Good morning, everyone. If you're in my neck of the woods, it's super snowy outside. I even thought about going outside today, which I will, to go shovel, but I thought I would do my reads in here. It's very hard to pull tarot deck out if you're getting snow on your cards. So I hope this finds you well this morning. Path to Wellness is still online. It's got all the live events right up till Sunday. I'm coming live for tomorrow, so Friday and Sunday still, and Saturday I will just post a video most likely. So keep joining me. And then after Path to Wellness, I'm still going to be posting videos and coming online once in a while in the mornings. There will always be a card pull in the morning, but not necessarily live. So live was really for Path to Wellness. I don't have a ton of people watching live, so I'll do the video because that's where you all tend to like to watch anyways. If that changes or you really have a request for lives, then go ahead and ask me that. All right, how was everyone's yesterday? I don't always reflect, but if you watched yesterday, it was a lot about doing things a little different. And how are we with that? Sorry, today I have a frog in my throat. So I did do that. My creative little different was to try to video my course with some different lighting and make it more creative and look better. And it completely failed. It just did not work. And so I have this whole system still here set up, and I'm not quitting. And I think that's the thing. As we start on different paths, they could feel a little unusual or strange. So if something starts and it doesn't quite fit, but it could, just keep going with it. It doesn't have to be perfect. So today's day and this week of creative energy and our heart and flow, what card came up for our focus? It wasn't actually a Cups card. It's the Six of Pentacles. This is a really interesting Six of Pentacles. This is in the Crystal Visions deck. This is the deck that I use to teach my tarot card with. It is such a beautifully gentle card. So I don't know if you can understand this imagery of, or see this imagery of the birds. They're filling her basket. There's a lot of lush fruit. And then she's got all these crystals that she's got access to. So traditionally in tarot, there's usually more figures than just one. There's this person and there's these people that are begging. And so you are either one or the other. You're either the one that's receiving because you're really in need, or you're the one that's giving because you really have plenty, and so you can offer it. This one has a little bit different twist. It's not like the whole tarot deck changed, but it's a real personal feel. So what are you feeling like harvesting today? What are you feeling like giving? And what are you feeling like receiving? But it's a real gentle flow. The birds are putting things in her basket. She's going to take that basket to offer to others. There's something she's not offering today. So I would say as you're stepping into this flow of where you are in giving and receiving, you do not need to give of all of yourself. And you can receive what you want to. Does that make sense? Sometimes we're not great at receiving, so I would often say, really look at that piece of yourself. Can you receive? But can you give? But can you give in proportion? This is what this one really is getting that feel. Even though the people aren't there, you get that she's going to take that basket, whether it's to the people she loves, to market, it doesn't matter. You don't have to give of all of yourself. And you need to also receive. So you choose. You're in control, and it needs to be this real gentle flow. When you really feel the receiving, receive. Make sense? The Helper, another six. So it's this real six feel. So there's this synergistic flow in this. And the sixes will have that, right? There's this flow. And so Six of Cups as our helper. Can you see this beautiful... My camera doesn't want to focus today. This little girl in the water is handing this light bulb to the woman. And so this is like your childhood is handing you a treasure. So we did not all have great childhoods. Some of us had really horrendous childhoods. So if you don't have a ton of memories to go back to, then you can also go into what would that inner child, the healthy inner child of you want to give you? So what are the childlike aspects that you can bring forth? So try to remember that feeling or tap into that feeling. What it's the same theme. You'll notice this week there's this theme of this childlike wonder. What makes you happy? What brings you in? So as you are deciding today in your flow of give and receive, how do I give? How do I receive? What's that going to look like? Which pieces of myself do I give? Which pieces of myself needs receiving? Go into this childlike wonder. Go into this real presence of what gifting did I feel when I was a kid, or what did I want to feel, and just come with it as an innocent feeling today. So if someone wants to offer you something today and it feels really good, receive it. And if someone really needs something today, it can be so simple as baking a batch of cookies, or reading a story to someone, or calling them on Zoom. Like real simple flow. It shouldn't feel difficult today. And so this is the way to know if it feels difficult, because this is what we're not going to flow in today. It's our thoughts. Can you see how she's all tied up? Not really. She's actually tied up with ribbons, and those ravens could pull the ribbons and she would not be all tied up in her thoughts, but she thinks she is. So that brings us to, if you're going to get into this flow of giving and receiving and childlike wonder, and how does that make you feel? Don't get stuck in your head. Don't get stuck in your head today like, oh, should I help someone? Should I not help someone? Am I giving too much of myself? That's when it's not in flow. It should just feel good, if I can say that. It should feel great. It shouldn't be I'm doing the right thing or the wrong thing or anything like that. So, sum up. Giving and receiving today. Really get into the flow of that in a real gentle, it could be for yourself. Good morning, Susan. I'm just going to go over them again, and then you can also look back, and I talked about them a bit more. But real gentle flow today of giving and receiving. Could be even to yourself, but often it's with others. So just see how you can give and receive today, but feel really good about it and not overgive. Just give what feels good. It's that childlike wonder piece. So we're still in that creative energy of childlikeness. So what pieces of you really light up when you give? What pieces of you really light up when you receive? And we're not great at receiving, as I said, so let yourself receive like when you got gifts as a child. Like just feel that. It can be very gentle today. And you're going to know that you're not in that energetic and that synergistic flow if you get stuck in your head. So that's what the Eight of Swords is all about. If you find yourself thinking about it too much, hey, should I help someone? Should I offer this? Why are they giving it to me? You're just too stuck in your head. So if anything today, don't get caught up in your thoughts. Just get into this flow of energy. If you're all by yourself, the giving, receive energy can be even in that creative energy. Oh, I'm really feeling the flow of creating something. Now I'm just going to sit back and receive, whether that's maybe you're going to sit down and watch a show. Do you know what I mean? Let that flow happen today. My hands are really moving today. And the helper today is this beautiful card called Integration. Can you just see all those levels of integration? I might have even pulled this card for us all already. So that's where we're giving and receiving. Can you integrate right from the divine? But we don't have to go so lofty, even though this card looks like that. Just integrate all those pieces of yourself that feel in flow today. And just sit in that synergy and try not to get stuck in your thoughts today. I hope you have a beautiful day. If you're in Alberta, you're probably going to be out shoveling or watching someone shovel or slogging through the snow. It looks quite beautiful. If you get your Christmas lights up, or you don't, maybe that's a synergistic. Start getting into the flow of the holidays. Our southern neighbors are definitely doing that with their Thanksgiving celebrations. So if anyone from the States is watching, happy almost Thanksgiving. And yeah, flow today. Really get into some creative flow and enjoy yourself. Thank you. If you missed it or you came in late, then it's going to be on my website or on my Facebook page really quick, and you can go back and watch it, and I'll be back tomorrow. So have a beautifully abundant day.